Okay, hang on a second. We need to talk. So, Ashen Demon, or whatever your name is, you have like three different names. I'll just call you Ashen Demon because that's your speedrunning name. Because that's your name on speedrun.com. Or maybe I'll just call you Demon. Um, I have quite a few things to say about the rejection of my previous world record, and I hope you will listen and consider these things. So for the first part, yes, of course, yes, of course, I am playing on an emulator. There has never been an issue with that. I've submitted multiple speedruns, both before and during your time. I guess like during your time like playing the game, not like with you as a mod. But I've submitted multiple runs through emulation because I didn't have a capture card before. And I mean now I don't only borrow a capture card from a friend. That's the only reason I'm able to do this outside of an emulator. But yeah, it's never been an issue. But according to you, it is because apparently you say Ryujinx has a feature where Ryujinx has customizable frame rates. I'm gonna switch over to display mode over here, and I'm honestly gonna ask you, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm not seeing too much about that, about like customizable frame rates. I Listen, my computer isn't the greatest, so I probably couldn't even take advantage of that anyways. If I knew where this was, but I'm not seeing it. I am seeing this though, and okay, I to be completely fair, I did check these settings right here. Like I tried running the game in like this software mode and in host mode, and like that did make my performance significantly worse than this. Like I was running around like 40 to 50 frames per second on these. On here, the game runs at the game runs consistently at 60 frames per second, and it's and and my load times are a lot worse on these. But that's another thing. That brings me to the entire reason I switched to emulator over direct capture. So let's go over. So I I was watching your runs, and I noticed something very strange. So I brought the I brought the I brought your run and my run into Premiere to compare them, and needless to say, my findings are kind of interesting. So your run, it so the top one is one of your sub 20 runs. The middle one is my 33-minute run, and the bottom one is my rejected world record. So this footage is complete. Outside of the cuts, this footage is completely unaltered, and you can tell that because if we hit play, you can tell this timer stays consistent, and um the and like if you haven't used Premiere before, these black boxes mean that there are no effects applied to these clips. I don't know why your clip doesn't have audio. Uh, that's just what happened when, oh fuck, I accidentally hit the timer. Um, I don't know I don't know why your clip doesn't have audio. That's just a thing that's just what happened when I imported it. I mean you can look and find all of my findings yourself if you feel inclined to do so. And I know and like I noticed that like you somehow had a significant lead extremely early into the run, as in before any inputs, any meaningful inputs are or choices are being made. As you can see, right here is where in one of your sub 20 runs, you have entered the coffee shop scene. In my 33-minute run, I enter that scene an entire, what is that? 20, an entire 8 seconds later, or 9 seconds. And by the time I exit this scene, you're already getting into chapter 1. You have a drastically significant lead, solely because of load times. As you can see, I've marked all the load times. Like I've marked yours in red. The 33-minute ones are in yellow, and my current world record is in green down here. And first off, and also I don't know why. I don't know what the heck is wrong with my Switch to the point the load times are so bad. I'll talk more about that. I'll talk more about that later, I guess. But anyways, I thought so this is why I decided to switch to emulation. And now of course, to be completely fair, I can see how it could possibly give me an advantage. Like, well, not just an advantage, but it could heavily alter the run. Here's the thing. You are still ahead in your load times. As you can see over here, I'll like lining up each individual load time. The reason why these two are switched is because this is the only choice that we make differently. But anyways, your load times individually are still faster than mine, and overall they are still a little faster than mine. I'm not getting the world record because my specs are better, or because I'm like cheating with some magical setting I don't know about. I'm winning because I'm better. And if anything, I think this brings you into question, because I've tried asking you, like I've tried asking you in like the only way I can contact you, which is through like the speedrun.com DMs. I know that I'm like, sure, it's not reliable, but it's not only is it the only way, but you were obviously on speedrun.com going through the website when you submitted multiple world records and were verifying them yourself. So that it just makes me wonder, how are you getting significantly better load times? I tried asking you that, and you completely ignored me. If anything, I just assumed you were also on emulation because in your response video you literally go up to a keyboard. or not your response video, but your comeback. But you know the video I'm talking about. But all right. So let's say you want to complete. So also, I do want to mention there is nothing in the rules saying that there that emulators aren't allowed to be used. But okay, so if you do want to completely make emulators illegal for this speedrun, I really gotta ask, what am I supposed to do? Because I have no other option. What, you want me to get a new Switch? In this economy? Are you kidding me? However, to address the second point, yes, the name was disrespectful. So, I will be completing the run again in emulator with a new name. So that there's absolutely nothing wrong with my
これ
run.
が僕の名前だ。あゆみちゃん、明神村へ行ってくれよ。
So from now on, I'll be recording in a new display capture mode that shows the FPS at the bottom of the screen to show that I have nothing to hide. Except for my voice, I'm gonna turn that off. Oh yeah, also if you see a cut, if you see a cut in the video from here to if you see a cut, also if you see a cut in the video right before the run starts, it's because it's probably because I failed the run and I'm gonna try again, because even I make mistakes. Maybe I should show the time. Sure, I'll show the time too. Alright, cool.
この番組は認定
Well, there was a run. Again, I hope you deeply consider all the things that I presented, and I mean, you saw how much I threw here. If you if you really want to reject my run again, I don't know, just set another one. That doesn't make any sense. What I just said doesn't make any sense. What I was trying to say is, if you're so mad I'm getting the world record, just beat it again.